every episode of Forensic Files, which is a true crime show, which is fantastic. There's 1 billion of them, which means there's been about 1 billion weird murders in the United States.
Right.
That these guys, and there's a guy named Peter Thomas who narrates it, and I will go to sleep to Forensic Files. I'm also single, by the way.
They'll go after your family.
They'll go after your wife. They'll go after your kid. They'll kill them.
So I think the best thing for us is to be quiet and safe.
I don't know how you learn to sing. I did get taught to sing in drama school. Again, I'd got really good singing coaching before I did Moulin Rouge.
Marley never ran out of juice, and he'll tell you it's because he's a better writer than me. And it was,
Yeah.
Okay.
how
Okay.
things have changed since I was a youth. Well, I'll be with all my pets that passed away and my relations and my loved ones and friends.
Oh, you're fine. So I love writing and I love coming up with stuff and like building my own worlds. So
Just fiction or fantasy.
It's mostly fiction, fantasy, things like that. You know, I just came up and I just come up with a ton of ideas, and then I'll meet with various people. Yay! Look, I'll take it. I will absolutely take that. I love Iron
That movie's
Giant.
so.
Hey guys, so you may have seen the title of this video already because I know what I'm gonna name it, and you're kind of questioning what's going on, what's happening here. Wes is always so happy. Wes is always doing this sort of stuff, and this is the video telling you that I am indeed a real person with flaws. Food for thought, my random stuff. I don't even know if I'm making sense right now, but anyway, yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that you're not alone. You know, I go through stuff too. Some days it's real hard to get out of bed, and that's okay.
Sake! Bloody Twitter!
Cool.
Oh, for God's sake, who let you in? Oh, you're a reluctant psychic. A child has died, and I'm here to tell you that everything is going to be all right. I think. It is still up to us to make everything okay. Just move seats. There is not going to be a nuclear war. But it wouldn't hurt to build a bunker just in case. It's time to seize the day, live in the moment, grab everything that is put in front of you. Home. Life is good, but there are some shit bits. So try to focus on the positives. Think of life like a Robbie Williams album. Sure, there'll be a few dud moments, but there'll be some cracking ones as well. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Every little thing is gonna be all right. But don't blame me if it's not. To make it okay. It's time to be positively rebellious and rebelliously positive. As long as we stand up for what we believe in. Don't give in to anger or violence. Look out for the little guy. Keep an eye on the big guys. Refuse to keep our mouths shut. And just generally try not to be dicks.
And now watching Light Switch TV. This song's called Make Me Smile Again.
I don't need closure, but I need something fast. Front and you are back in my arms. Make me smile again.
This is a song called Thinking of You Still. And it's about missing someone dear and longing for their return.
My mind didn't go so far, still I'd wind up dreaming of your face.
Evolution of me.
Yeah.
The evolution of me. I've actually gone through a lot of looks. Like, listen, I don't want to say that. I'm probably about 14, 15.
Wow, you look-
Recently made a very popular appearance on Smosh.
Oh, okay.
He's literally known as the most polite, like obviously
the
as you
nicest
know,
guy on the planet.
and he's also known for apologizing a lot, which
sorry
you
for
guys
that.
also know. And the next day, I was walking to my dressing room and Damien was there, and he's like, hey man, just want to say, I interrupted you at one point during lunch
7
yesterday.
months ago.
I'm sorry, 7 months. Take off your shirt. No.
That's all it said!
Back on? Great. I want to die.
Done! You're done!
Handle this. I can't. I don't like balloons.
I have a girlfriend now, myself, which is weird because I'm probably gay based on the way I act and behave. And I think I was supposed to be gay. I think like in heaven they built like 3/4 of a gay person, and then they forgot to flip the final switch, and they just sent me out, and it was like, you marked that one gay, right? And it was like, oh no, was I supposed to? And they were like, oh man, well this will be a very interesting person.
So yes, of course. And then they said, how did they phrase it? Then they said, give us some money as a gift. So you might say that I already gave them $120,000, and now you have the audacity to ask me for more money? What kind of a cokehead relative? What kind of a cokehead relative is my college? You spent it already!
You're sure you want to eat the sushi?
Hello, welcome to the park. Thank you for bringing your fucking kids. My name is Elmer. I've been park ranger for a month. Hello. Welcome to Mashy Mart. My name is Elmer. What can I help you find today, sir? Excuse me, Filipino man. Please do that in the bathroom. Welcome to Mashy Mart. Thank you for bringing your fucking kids. It's gonna be $3.76. You trying to give me a fucking seizure? No, you shouldn't eat those hot dogs. They're 3 months past the date. They'll make you see through time. Aren't these trees beautiful? They're the oldest known living beings in this park. Wrong. Sir, please don't throw hot dogs at me. I got my bachelor's for this. I like working in the outdoors, not because I'm Mexican, but because I'm Native American. Now, pretty much any of the food we carry will give you a grand mal seizure. This is a Saratoga nettle. They're extremely nutritious. I was incorrect. I know I'm stuck. Our park ranger, it is my responsibility and honor. It'll also give me ample time to fill you in on the 31 dangers of styrofoam. Number 1. Thank you to whoever took a shit on aisle 6. Yeah, we sell organic kale chips. They're on the homosexual hipster aisle next to the recycled toilet paper, you glitter dick. I'm going to hang myself. Look at that, another turd. Some people are so fucking disgusting. Jesus Christ. Take anything. Ma'am, have you tried retracing your steps? Ma'am, please don't do that in my office. Swear to God, I'm gonna set myself on fire. No, I'm invisible. Nobody fears us. No one respects us. No one even notices us.
And up there, among the rubble, rises from the ashes a new era. The elm.
Shit, dog, you go among us. You are going to be a goddamn hero, but now you appear to have underestimated. Claim you cannot hide from me in a bunker I designed.
Glad you could make it. Hey, man. Thanks for the sheds. Our ancestors called this place the Temple of Eternal Night. Nice, isn't it? Apparently these geniuses forgot it ever existed. Fortunately for us, I'm what you might call a... Why are we here? This temple was built for one glorious moment. This night, for the blood god. Shh. We're in a library. You don't need to shout that. Whew, getting a little toasty out here, huh? When was the last time you stopped to appreciate a good sunrise?
I think not. Everything's gone exactly as I hoped. Once I've destroyed you, Sagi, the last of the Maladeators, I won't need to plan anymore. This war I've been fighting can finally come to a close.
All right, we got a mystery to solve. Let's bounce.
Lay a finger on His Excellency. For your insolence toward His Excellency, I will not allow you to...
Has many doors. I open one for you. Life becomes death. I hope the champion would arise who could face the corruption.
No, I can't stay. I'm fighting my own battles in the future, all of which hinge on what you do here. The world will be mine to rule. I should probably prevent it from being destroyed. You of all people should understand what the Reapers are capable of.
Prime chances like this won't come your way often. I know you know that.
Started January with the best of intentions and a mild hangover. New Year's was a big one. Anyway, I had plans to do all sorts of stuff, mainly DIY things in my house, all sorts of things. I was going to put some shelves up. Oh, I really do like putting up shelves. I put all these pictures up myself. Look how aligned they are. That was like, to do, just sort my life out. And then I was sitting with Luke and Andy doing some script writing, and I felt sick and a pain in my side, and I thought, oh no. For those of you who don't know, I have a weird, rare genetic kidney disease, what a lovely word, called cystinuria, which means that I have a chemical imbalance in my kidneys that makes me form these special, rare type of kidney stones. So please stop telling me to lower the calcium intake in your thing, because it's not calcium-based stones, but like I've cut out dairy because it's got protein in it. Because my thing's about proteins. Anyway, but it was a bit scary and meant that I was also unable to do like proper exercise for like 12 weeks.
Right.
I'm completing the other half of that conversation.
Is it something like
My friend alone.
yeah, recently, but
Yeah,
yeah.
like, hey, you.
Is I don't really want to point people in the direction of it until it's ready, until I have made it something I can be proud to go, here it is, everyone!
Well, I've got the all-important bum bag.
Yes.
Or fanny pack, as they call over here in the States.
Nice.
Little tote bag for
Tote bag.
Sun cream.
Yes.
And jacket and
Purchases.
stuff just in case.
Yes.
And purchases, many purchases.
Uh-huh.
Sunglasses that match the outfit.
Oh
and
my
also
God.
Disney t-shirt.
Ariel in there.
Yo, Luke, where are we?
Well, it's more of just an expo.
It's a grand exposition, Ellen. Don't do it down.
Okay. A big tractor. Oh, there's a big tractor.
I'm not that small.
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. How about we start with your complete and total surrender? Oh, goody. All 4 princesses. Here's the deal, ladies. I need your magic. Give it up nicely, please, or we make it difficult. For everyone. I was hoping you'd choose difficult. Oh, the princess of friendship. With no friends. And no way out. I'm nothing like you. And more than you'll ever be. Time you learned a lesson. It's time that you understand. Don't ever count on anybody else in this or any other land. Well, that's one thing that never changes around here. The party. Well, but my horn did tell you I wanted to show every pony in Equestria what I could do, right?
Let's see how well I can do. Okay, here we go. First one, oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Okay, let's answer these. Okay, you want to eat this? Okay. Since you've taken to Broadway acting, is there any chance we could see you in other acting gigs, perhaps on TV? Well, if it involves dogs, absolutely. I will do a dog film. A Marley and Me, but opposite, where I save all the dogs. That's what happens. Oh, you're so sweet. Okay, pushing through. But I was just like, yeah, this sounds like a really cool story. And then sure enough, it ends up in the movie, and like, that's the coolest thing. That's like, you know, oh my God. You're just lounging like a little boss. Yeah. I guess first thing you're gonna notice here is I got Frank Sinatra on the wall. And if we continue on, this is my living room where I play all of my video games. I like to get scared and I like to get, you know, rambunctious.
Yeah, oh my god. I want them all. Hello, little guy. Hello. I'm dying. I can't even concentrate on what you're saying. I know. Anyway, I was really proud of the ring and thought it was so beautiful that I asked if I could keep one, and they said I could. I would want her to know that she is a force to be reckoned with and never to underestimate her own power. Sometimes particularly young girls feel like their voice doesn't matter and what they have to say doesn't really matter. And I think I would want her to know that it does. So many times when people have told me that I can't do something, it's gonna be too hard or whatever else, I try to use that as motivation. Sometimes someone telling you that you won't be able to do something, I'm like, oh, you don't know what you just did. Oh, it's a shadow.
This is dark and stormy, nothing too fancy. Like me, this is my one good outfit. I guess the name does help too. I'm very much a cloudy, rainy weather person. I love gray skies. I love when it's like a heavy downpour outside. So I guess the name has an allure to me as well.
I've been called on that recently of like starting my response to that question with a large sigh. And I don't mean to, but I guess that's kind of where I am in life right now. But yeah, no, I guess the sigh comes from being pleasantly busy with a lot of projects that I'm proud of.
Yeah.
But as you know, when you're passionate about your work, you work yourself to death.
Yeah.
You think you're a hero, but you're really just a symbol of how low this city's fallen. We're better off without you. You keep cleaning up after everyone, Batman, and no one's going to learn to take care of themselves.
Say, I thanked the gods when I heard that Dumas was Nightmare. No one's gonna care if you die. I'm gonna enjoy the hell out of killing you.
I can be less cool. That was me trying really hard to be cool. If it's cool with you, I'm going to be a lot less cool for the rest of this.
Waking up earlier than your alarm is set to go off and having an extra phantom hour or two of sleep before you need to get up. The distant childhood memory of falling asleep in your parents' car on their long nights driving home. Then waking up as you arrived at your house but still pretending to be asleep so your dad would carry you to your bed. You were once small enough to be carried to your bed. You might still be small enough to be carried to your bed. Playing Pokemon Blue on your Game Boy on said drive home. Using the brief flashes of passing streetlights to see your screen even just for a moment. The sound of the word serendipity. The definition of the word serendipity. Finding joy and beauty in unexpected places. Dogs exist. Nobody's thinking about that really embarrassing thing you did that keeps you up at night. Everyone's too busy thinking about the really embarrassing thing they did that keeps them up at night. That strange muffled silence when it has snowed in a usually bustling and noisy place. And despite my apparent love for the ocean, I actually grew up in the countryside. Returning home with scrapes across my knees and the sting of nettles around my ankles, I loved a little less. It was on one of my adolescent expeditions I strayed a little too far from the path. It was easy to lose your way in the dense thicket. Hopelessly lost, the light fading away by the second, I remember a guttural howl bouncing off the trees. Close. So close. One day, the tides came in more than ever, and they never went back out. Those who were fortunate found a way to sail the vast ocean. Those who were more fortunate took to the skies, drifting amongst the expanse of cloud.
And we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed.
Water? Seriously?
Yeah.
You do realize that I spent the last few months trapped under the ocean, right?
Sure.
An endless, crushing darkness. Wet and bleak and suffocating.
Costume. A plunge in that pool is in order. Almost. But the upside is that while smaller, you can see things that are nearly invisible to your bigger self. There's a distinct whiff of pepper on the wind. The Duchess must be nearby. Memories define our lives, and they renew us. Collect them, nurture them. An experience forgotten never was. More you have of it, the less you see. What is it? King's cloak, priest's cassock, lady's wrap, judge's robe. All hang by me. Who am I? What's on 4 legs in early morning, 2 legs at noon, and on 3 legs in the evening? Why ask me? Why ask me? My ignorance is not criminal. Observe, learn, and react. The uninformed must improve their deficit or die. The uninformed must improve their deficit or die. Never go unchallenged. Confront what frightens or offends you.
Thank you very much. It would be a jerk thing for me to be like, yeah, agreed, totally. Keywords, Nicolas Cage thumb?
Anytime that I wasn't laughing, I was getting to shoot stuff or watch stuff explode. It was just, oh God, it was a dream. Very
really
much.
good range.
That's nice of you to say. Yeah,
really good.
It's, you know, I was happy to find a way to make this god-awful voice I've been burdened with be of some use to me. The boys all just kind of started finding their sea legs and their rhythm, and we were just like, it's not to say they weren't awesome the whole time, they were, but what I mean is movies have this awful thing of just when you finally get yourself going and then it's over. And so we saw that we had this great, what we thought was a pretty deep world with a bunch of very colorful, lovely characters with stories left to tell, and also there was something of a moral imperative to tell.
I was just trying to impress you. All right. What happened? The bitter irony of the fact that 10-year-old me is far cooler than 20-year-old me.